matter how many ever times I ride it hard, it still brings a joy on my face. That's the level of excitement the RS457 pumps in. I'm not being a fanboy. I have owned a KTM Duke 390 previously. Even that was a very good bike for the value it offered. Now this bike at 4,10,000 ex showroom price, you are getting almost a bike which can be taken to the track in the stock form. It does 150 in a flash, does not take effort at all. You see the sticker? This sticker, I have customized it. I went to a stickering shop. I showed them that the racing stripe color gets that sticker, but the white one does not get it. So they were able to make the same sticker, and I just pasted it over here. You cannot do all these things on a Ninja, but you can definitely do these things on the RS457. Ninja 300, 400, all the 650s, they have very less ground clearance, but the RS457 will be able to do it all. I think it is a manufacturing defect which Aprilia should work on. So you see this disc and the inner hub, they are not one piece. They are connected by this ring kind of a thing here, and when I try to move it up and down, this has a play. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yesterday it rained a lot. That's the reason why the cover got a little bit dirty, but good thing was because it was covered, the bike did not get dirty at all. Yesterday only I gave it for a wash, and you can see that the bike is squeaky clean right now. Today it's Sunday and the time is around 12:30 p.m. in the afternoon. Many of the folks were asking, looking at my videos, how are you able to park this bike in such a tight space? So I just have the space. So when I take my bike inside from here to here, I take it till here, and in the reverse I park it like this. Because I have a grab rail, I am able to catch hold of this bike and park it here. If you see, the mirror and the handlebar is so close to the wall, and over here also number plate is so close, but nowhere it touches. Because I have been used to park it like this. I used to park my Duke 390 also over here only. So yeah, let's get started with the video. This is how I take out. It's quite a bit of a struggle, but yeah, this is all the space that I have, and I have to manage it over here. Outside temperature, it shows 28 degrees Celsius right now. The 28 degrees Celsius is quite pleasant as of now, if you ask me, because till last week we were having around 40 degrees of maximum temperature, and right now it is 12:43, which is 12:45, and this temperature has still not crossed 30 degrees Celsius. This is because it has been raining since last 2 days, and yesterday it rained a lot, so that's the reason why the temperature came down. And this is the time when I can actually enjoy the RS457 anytime I want, because from the last 2 months it was so hot that I used to think twice before taking out this bike. I just used to travel to my office, and I have completed 3,180 kilometers till now. Most of it is because I have been traveling to office. I don't make much videos while traveling to office because there is a lot of traffic, and I don't get that enthusiasm to make videos while traveling in such peak traffic during the peak hours, because everywhere you will just see traffic. And on the weekends, when I get a chance to take it out on the highway, that's when I think I'll be making most of the videos from now. I wanted to tell you about the quick shifter also. It's been more than 10 days that I have been using it, and the quick shifter works beautifully. If you are anywhere above 4 to 5,000 RPM, the upshifts and the downshift both are butter smooth. But if you are, let's say, at 3,000 to 5,000 RPM and you try to downshift, there is slight bit of hesitation from the gearbox. It does not tend to downshift that easily, but if you are at the higher RPMs and then you downshift, it works smoothly. What a way to enjoy the weekend on the RS457. I know there is a lot of waiting period even now for the folks, those who have booked it in the month of, let's say, January ending or February. They have not got the deliveries. From some sources I got to know that Aprilia is doing double shift. They are working 24/7 in order to manufacture these bikes, but because the demand is so high, they are not able to meet the supplies. And another reason being, there is only one plant in Baramati, and that has to fulfill the demands across the world. Even I had to wait approximately 4 months in order to get this bike. I booked it on what, like 15th of December, the day when bookings open. I got it delivered on the 3rd of April. I think Aprilia has got overwhelming responses from the customers. They did not think that they will get so many bookings, because the product is actually that better. And when you make a product like this, why won't people buy it? And the pricing is the icing on the cake, at least for the India folks. No matter how many ever times I ride it hard, it still brings a joy on my face. That's the level of excitement the RS457 pumps in. Trust me guys, you will not go wrong buying this bike. I'm not being a fanboy. I have owned a KTM Duke 390 previously. Even that was a very good bike for the value it offered. Now this bike at 4,10,000 ex-showroom price, you are getting almost a bike which can be taken to the track in the stock form. Like, when was the last time a manufacturer brought a bike into the market which was affordable and it fits into the track right at the stock condition? This is the Shamirpet Lake, which is closest to my house. It's kind of a weekend destination for the folks who stay nearby. I want to test the ground clearance over here. Will RS457 be able to take this off-road? I think yes, because it has a ground clearance of more than 150 mm across. I think it is 160 mm. I have made a ground test video. You can watch that video. I'll paste the link in the description section below. You cannot do all these things on a Ninja, but you can definitely do these things on the RS457. Ninja 300, 400, all the 650s, they have very less ground clearance, but the RS457 will be able to do it all. It is like it behaves like a street motorcycle when you want to take it off-road. It cannot be off-road hardcore off-roader for sure, but it can manage. Usually this place is filled with crowd in the evening, but because it is afternoon time and the temperature is not that hot, I can see a couple of people over here. So yeah, this is the beast. You see the sticker? This sticker I have customized it. I went to a stickering shop. I showed them that the racing stripe color gets that sticker, but the white one does not get it. So they were able to make the same sticker, and I just pasted it over here. Let me know how it looks, because I think this sticker justifies the look of the bike. If that sticker is not there, somehow this Aprilia badge which is on the tank, it gets covered, because the tank is also white color. But over there, the bottommost panel of the bike where the exhaust covering is there, that's black in color. So this white color sticker looks good to me. As of now, I have done only 2 mods to this bike. That is, one is the quick shifter, next one is the adjustable brake lever, which I installed from the KTMs. So this is the same lever that comes with the KTM Duke or the RC390s, and it is a perfect fit for the RS457. Yeah. And there is one flaw that I have found in this bike. That is, I think it is a manufacturing defect which Aprilia should work on. So you see this disc and the inner hub, they are not one piece. They are connected by this ring kind of a thing here, and when I try to move it up and down, this has a play. So what happens is, when you are holding the brake, and even then there is a slight play in the front fork. Initially I felt that there is an issue with the cone set, but later I realized there is no issue with the cone set, but this is the manufacturing defect where there is a small play in the disc. I'm sure if you don't agree with me, you can check the other RS457s. If you don't own it, you can go to the showroom and also check it. There is a slight bit of play in this disc. I think this should be fixed by Aprilia in the upcoming models. It's time to get rolling. You see this? RS457 is able to cross all these things very easily, and I'll do all this off-roading. While coming here, the belly did not touch anywhere. That itself means that RS457 can manage all these things easily. I know it is not meant for these things, but in situations where you encounter such off-roads, don't be scared. This beast will be able to handle it. That's what I want to convey. Does not mean you take this bike and do hardcore off-roading. Let's continue. I wanted to talk about the quick shifter and the auto blipper. So the auto blipper can be turned off, but the quick shifter cannot be turned off. Even if you switch off the auto blipper, the quick shifter always stays on. So there is no option to switch off the quick shifter, but you can switch off the auto blipper. I don't think you will ever need to switch off the quick shifter, because you always want to use the quick shifter on the open stretches like these. It's becoming cloudy again. It might even rain, who knows. But if it rains, I don't care. I have come to enjoy this bike. No matter what happens, I will enjoy. There is too much traffic today. Need to be careful. Don't go by my words if you are planning to buy this bike. Yes, you can take an idea from what the YouTubers say or what the influencers say, but actual decision will always be made by you. If you want to buy this motorcycle, think whether it will fit in your budget. Think whether the usage that you have, will you be able to live with this bike? Because every bike has a different characteristics, and it might suit for me, but it is not guaranteed that it will suit you. I like the RS457. The primary reason for that is the way it delivers the torque and the handling. I was sold on these two things. That's the reason why I have bought this bike. But for you, if this does not matter, for you if comfort matters, or for you a different aspect of the bike matters, you can avoid the RS457. Does 150 in a flash, does not take effort at all. I wanted to talk about my experience with the brakes in the last 3000 kilometers. So what I felt that the intervention of the ABS is a lot when the dual channel ABS is switched on, but when I switch off the rear ABS, then the intervention from the front ABS is very less. So it brakes and it intrudes only when it is required. But that's not the ideal situation it should have. I think Aprilia should have programmed the front ABS in such a way that it does not intrude so much. That can be fixed by a software update, but not sure if Aprilia will be able to do that anytime soon or not. Many of the other YouTubers have also flagged that they faced brake fade issues in aggressive braking scenarios. I did not face that. The reason being, I have not taken this bike on the track and I am not an aggressive rider, so maybe that's the reason why I did not face it. But in day-to-day use, in the last 3000 kilometers and on these weekend rides, the brakes does a good job. Only if you are planning to take it to the track or doing very much high speeds and then braking, then it might create an issue. But in my scenario, I did not have any issue with the brake fade. And it comes with the Brembo sintered double-edged grade brake pads, so it is not an issue with the brake pads at all. This bike is meant to be ridden on the track, but my primary usage is in the city. So you might disagree that this is a track bike, why are you using for city use? As I said, not every bike suits everyone. So RS457 gave me what I needed. So I'm able to compromise with the riding stance, I'm able to compromise with the suspension setup, but in return I get a bike which can keep me excited even at 4 to 6000 RPM. From 2000 to 6000 also it can keep me excited. Building speeds on the RS457 is so effortless. I think this engine with the chassis of the RS457, it's a unmatchable combination. No other bike in this segment is able to beat the kind of performance this bike provides. Like, it is an overall package. You get all the electronics, you get the chassis that you need to corner, you get the power that you need in the low and the mid-range RPMs, and it is a very tractable motor. For me at least, I believe it is 5 lakhs well spent. You get value out of each and every penny from the RS457. No bike is perfect, guys. No bike is perfect. But you have to decide, if you are spending your amount on a bike, is it giving you that value or not? That is not applicable to the folks who have a lot of money. They can go with any bike. But for the middle class like us, like me, it is very important for us to see whether the value that the bike is offering, is it equal to the price that we are paying or not. And in this case, RS457 fits my bill. Now I am about to reach my home. But this was a quick ride on the RS457 on a Sunday afternoon for you guys. If you liked it, don't forget to give the thumbs up button, and please subscribe my channel. It's free for you, but definitely helps me a lot. And keep sharing my videos, and I will see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye.